So it was a huge hill. I went back a couple years ago and it was like a slant. But at 4 or 5 years old, it was a hill. And I remember this so well. I would take that bicycle up to the top of the hill in front of our house and I would hop on and I'd start coasting down and I'd get about halfway down and I'd start to pedal and that's when I would crash. And maybe some of you are like me. I would get so mad. I would get off that bike and I would cuss, 5-year-old cussing. And I would kick and I would stomp off and I'd get about halfway back to the house and something just was calling me from that bicycle and I'd look at that bicycle and I'm like, ugh. And I'd just stomp right back and I'd pick that bike up, take it back up to the top of the hill and try again. And my dad said I did this about 20 times until I figured it out. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I do remember not giving up. And he thought this was a great example of my perseverance to get things done. A great story to share at a director debut. And I am pretty tenacious at times, and he is probably one of the biggest reasons I am the way I am. But what he did not realize is that more than being tenacious and persevering, I had vision. I knew exactly what it was going to feel like to ride that bicycle in my neighborhood. You see, all my friends were older than me, and I was the last one to learn how to ride a bicycle. And so I could see in my mind's eye, riding that bicycle, wind blowing through my hair, just knowing that knowingness of I did something I knew I could do coursing through my veins. And even better than that, I could hear it. How many of you grew up in the era where you took the playing cards and a clothespin? And you clothespin the playing card to the wheel so the spokes would hit it and make that great noise? Yeah. And when you went faster, it made an even better noise? Yeah. I could hear that in my mind's eye. And that day that my dad shared that story, it took me back to that moment. And I realized how important it is to have vision in your heart. Vision comes first, not perseverance or tenacity or hard work. Vision gives you tenacity and hard work and perseverance. So in your mind's eye, what will it be like when you fill in the blank? When you debut on the seminar stage with 298 of your girlfriends next year, or more, a lot more. Our debut as a national sales director, Kathy Oliveira, loved your debut. Such a vision, or doing something that you have always wanted to do, accomplishing what you've always dreamed of. You see, when we're kids, we dream all the time. And when we get older, somehow we think we're just too sophisticated to dream. And it's just the opposite. Mary Kay taught us to never stop dreaming. Champions have vision, and champions have a dream. And champions visit their dreams and their vision often, and they don't settle. They look for reasons why they can't. They just must go for it. They don't entertain the excuses. Champions have the fire in their belly to get things done, even when there's disappointment, discouragement, and doubt. Are you willing to find your champion's heart this seminar year? And if your vision is still a little bit fuzzy, as mine has been from time to time, because disappointment, doubt, fear, discouragement, all of those things tend to do that to us, I have something I want you to try. I want you to try just wondering. I wonder what it will be like. Start wonder storming, that's what we call it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not. And wonder storming is a great way to link where you are to where you want to be. I wonder what it'll be like to debut on that seminar stage next year. I believe you're here for a reason, and I believe it's no accident that you're here at Seminar 2014 discovering what you love about your Mary Kay. I hope you have a new vision, a reignited, passionate vision. Never let it die, you guys. Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Independent Senior Sales Director, Stacy Faust.